Hi, this video is to serve as kind of a refresher for how to do a lit review in order to form your thesis. So at this point, you've all found 3 articles to drop into Google Classroom to use for research for your paper. So by Monday, I want you to have these articles read and annotated. Again, it's important to read your articles and see what the research says first, because it's easier to make your thesis statement, your claim in your paper, match research that already exists rather than have a preconceived notion and then search for research that might not necessarily be there. So, again, a good way to do this is to read and annotate. You want to look for things that are easily analyzable about your book: symbolism, theme, writing style, allegory, characterization, historical context. All of these things are important in terms of analyzing your book. So, an easy way to do this is to simply read your articles, highlight important notes and quotes, and then make comments in the margin. I'm using Joey Rounds today, and he's doing his book on the Red Badge of Courage. So this section right here says one of the most important differences between the experience of those who read Red Badge in its serialized form and those who read it in book form is that, except in the New York press, newspaper readers read it in installments. In part, this was because most newspaper editors believed their readers had short attention spans. The chief reason for publishing in installment form, though, was that editors wanted to encourage readers to buy the paper each day. Okay. And then it goes on to talk about cliffhangers and an open-ended leader. So all of this is about the style and format of the book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this section right here. Oops. I'm going to highlight it. Again, you can choose a color, click highlight, make it yellow. And then I also like to make a comment in the margin just so you know what this quote is about. Otherwise, you're just going to see highlighted text here. So you might put writing style and format. So that way, when Joey comes back to these notes and he sees this, he's like, oh, this quote's great on writing style and format. So if he chooses down the road to write about the writing style and format of the novel, he can come pull these quotes by using this tag phrase right here and copy and paste them into his outline down the date. So your goal by Monday is to read and annotate the 3 articles that you dropped in Google Classroom, highlight as much analyzable text as you can, and make some sort of notes in the margin. On Monday, we'll talk about how you do this with the books that you have on your phones. But for now, watch this video, see a little refresher of how to do a lit review. And again, we'll be using this to form our thesis statements next week. Thank you so much. Bye.